Okay, we back. Welcome to the Man Down Podcast. Sincere King, Kaz, Jay, and myself, and I have no plan and no direction for this this episode.
I got one. I got one.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let's start here. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. Do us a favor. Go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is called the Man Down Podcast Network.
There you
Get
go.
on YouTube, boom, hit the subscribe. You'll get alerts when we go live.
Hit the little bell. Hit the little bell for notifications.
Yep, that too. And you will also get exclusive content that you will not see on Facebook.
I'm a fan.
That's true. That's true.
That's what we're doing. That's how we're gonna start. I had a look plan.
Hey, can I add one thing?
Yeah.
Hey, yo. So, guess what will not happen during this episode?
What's that?
You're not taking the vaccine.
Oh no, your fire alarm won't go off.
Boom.
Bam.
Oh, here during this episode, buddy.
Hey, shout out to 9-volt batteries.
hey. No. On the real though, when you said, I think that's me, and I was like, oh, okay, so it's him. And then later that night, I kept hearing it in my house. But look, I couldn't. I was like, what the heck? I was listening to the episode. But it didn't sound like it was coming from my device. It sounded like it was in the house, man. So I was like, man, maybe it's mine.
Hey, and the funny thing is, bro, I don't hear it. I don't hear it, bro. I didn't even notice it until somebody said something.
I told you it's like how it is when we when them newborns be in the house, man. We be sleeping through that thing.
Hey, man,
I'm telling you, boy, I don't know how we do it, boy. And the wives can't. They can't sleep through it.
So back in the day, I used to feel like if I went to a young lady's home and her smoke detector was beeping, I don't need to be there because she don't care about her safety.
So you know what? I'm not even gonna touch you. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not even gonna say nothing on that one.
So would you get the draws or not?
Nah, I'm a good wholesome Christian man. I've my wife can fly with
not
me.
Doing it.
Get out of here.
Not doing it. But we can say this, man. If y'all just joined, share this on your feed, man, so we can get max participation and all of that good stuff, man. We got some stuff that we go discuss, man, before we get into our sports segment. We definitely go discuss the NBA when we get our sports segment. But first, I just want to know, did y'all get y'all superpowers yesterday, man?
I did. I actually did. Yes.
What was your superpower?
I'm able to read people's mind.
Really?
I gotta hear this.
Yeah. So hold now,
hold up. No,
so you didn't have it before. You didn't have it before.
We gotta test it. Here we go. Okay.
Since this thinking that's bullshit.
Go ahead. I want you to go first. No, go ahead. No,
guys really got it.
Look, so this is the thing. This is the thing, right? I don't know how this caught fire, but I guess they was talking about Jupiter and Saturn is supposed to line up, and this hasn't happened in so many hundreds of years or whatnot, or thousands of years, and at somewhere when all this stuff was getting talked about, somebody tweeted about how COVID-19 was a attempt to I guess kind of prevent Black people from getting their superpowers on the 21st when the Saturn and Jupiter aligned, right? So it was like all that effort was for this one day to prevent us from being able to get the superpower. And it took off. It took off from a tweet. So, but some people believe it. I didn't. But just in case
you didn't believe it?
No, but just in case it was true, I wanted to poll everybody and ask y'all, did y'all feel anything different yesterday?
Yeah.
Jay said yeah.
Yeah.
Jay, I don't believe it. You have to convince me though.
Hey man, listen. I can read your mind. Period.
Okay.
Well, I got my ability this last show. I had the power of getting a golden aura. So I got my superpowers before y'all niggas. So
Cass, I was just about to say the same thing, man. I got blacker yesterday.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen, Cass, with the vape, I can't get like fresh data, but in your mind today, you was like, I gotta face that Kansas City Chiefs fan, and it's okay.
Damn.
It's okay, man. I'm here. I'm not gonna even bring that up.
Is that true? Is that true, Crash?
It is. It's 100% true.
I'm telling you, man. This dude's
Super
got it.
true, man.
So how did you figure you had it though?
Because I heard my wife say, "Hey, he need to clean his bathroom up," and I said, "Man, I'm gonna clean it in a minute." She said, "I didn't say nothing." I was like, "Oh shoot, was she thinking that?"
Come on, come on, man. Yeah, I think that was pretty bad, man. I'm embarrassed for black people that they actually believe that they was.
But it was only black Americans. Like black Russians wasn't gonna get it. Black Britons wasn't gonna get it.
Only like African descendants of slaves or something. Only ADOS. That's the only people that was gonna get it.
It's only the descendants of the slaves that woman was praying to got it. Only those.
Oh, okay.
The angels from heaven.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Paul and White.
Matter of fact, the descendants that came for the call. If you didn't vote for Trump, you denied your ancestors.
Oh man.
You didn't get it. So I'm assuming Jay must have voted for Trump.
Nah, I voted that equality prevails in life. By equality, I mean that we get the same 400-year head start that you already have.
Hey, Train, you would have been like a great midnight host of a. You remember the Quiet Storm?
Yeah.
Hey, didn't they always have the same music? Dun, 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 dun.
That's that one.
It was always the same music, no matter where you was at.
They did.
Welcome back.
You know, Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat used to have a little Quiet Storm radio. I don't know if is he still on the radio?
I don't know. I think it depends on where you at.
Yeah, in New Orleans, he used to come on. It was later on at night that he it took over after Wild Wayne went off. Keith Sweat station came on.
Yeah,
crazy.
And crazy. Ain't nothing but females listen to his joint too, because he used to be on the mic like Jay, trying to sound all deep and sexy and stuff like that. And nothing but females listen to it. I couldn't listen to him no more, man.
And then they do like the Deep Dark Secrets or something like that too. They used to come on.
Yeah, they did. So
hold on, are you implying that I'm trying to sound sexy? Is that the implication?
Yeah, and it's anytime you try to enhance your voice by
this is not my regular speaking voice right here. This is not how I speak.
That is your regular speaking voice. But anytime you do this right here, and you know what I'm saying, come on, I'm a dude too, man. We know when we doing what. Come on, Jay.
But you ain't never did it with your voice. I know that. Huh? I know you.
What?
You've never tried to enhance your voice because it still sounds like an Animaniac.
Just because you ain't seen it, don't mean I haven't utilized the voice enhancement.
Man, you can't even yell at your kids. With your voice, you can't even yell at your kids. They are not frightened. They be like,
oh please, come on, man.
Who him?
You
gotta be like, hey, sit down. I don't even have to yell. Sit down.
Jay, I see. I'm
right then, look, right then. There's some lady on Facebook just sat down, and I don't even know her. Ma'am, you can stand up. It's okay.
Look, let's get this straight first. I run divisions and lead grown men and women for a living. Don't forget that.
Not
my voice though. It's your uniform.
No. Okay. So you think anybody can put it on and tell somebody to go from A to B?
No, I'm just saying that like on a scale, the bottom of your voice is still pretty high. Like if we would sing, if this was chorus class, like they would probably have you with the altos.
Look, and it's crazy because I thought altos was the deep voices. I thought soprano was the high one.
Both of them are women. Like
altos too.
Yeah, altos is lower women.
I know baritone is deep.
You got like tenors and baritones, but then you have really deep voice, which are called bass. That's where I'm at. You don't even know that exists.
You a baritone. It's an instrument.
I was like, fellas, let's get up into these topics. Y'all talking about voices now.
Next thing, my bad.
Listen, and I knew you didn't really want to talk about voices, Kaz, because you're the only person that sounds like an immigrant, but you're from here.
That's just the Louisiana accent. That's all it
No,
is.
that's not everybody in Louisiana. You sound like Ed Ordra.
Hey, Kaz.
Now, his voice is crazy.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, Kaz, if you lag like twice or three times, you might have to come up off that green screen. Just
Probably taking all your bandwidth.
Yeah, you might have to if you lag again. But we'll move on, man. So since we talking about crazy stuff. I mean, I wouldn't even call this COVID relief bill that they just signed. I wouldn't even call it crazy. But $600 is what it boils down to. I think the first number was like 900 billion, and then I read where it was like 1.4 trillion. That's part of this bill, and a whole bunch of stipulations. And what it boils down to is $300 per week for unemployment or for people that's jobless, and like a $600 deposit is the big stimulus check for most Americans. And it's almost one of those things where I'm like, thanks, but no thanks. I really don't know what $600. Something's better than nothing, but I really don't know what $600.
Well, Mel, you're married, so this is what it's going to be like for you if y'all could see it. That's
all right. What's that? Okay, I see 6 people.
Dang, it's not catching because of the green screen. So everybody in this picture has money except for the man. The man says not getting shit. The woman has $1,200. So you're that man up in this picture. You're not getting shit. Your wife is getting your $600. All right, Mel? Okay. So yeah, you ain't got to worry about it, brother. You ain't got to worry about it.
And so explain it to me though.
That's just the joke to say that a lot of men you ain't getting that shit. Your woman gonna get it from you anyways.
Oh man, you got me thinking you thought
no.
Nah. I thought you was about to say something.
No.
I thought he was about to say, hey, through my extensive research, this is what it was. But but there's no extensive research. Hey, Brandon, what's up, man?
What's going on? How y'all doing on there, man?
Man, we're good, man. What's your beard looking like right now?
Hey, it's looking real ashy, man. I'm on the road, man. You sound like I'm on the road.
Wait, yeah, just a little bit, But what's up,
you have
though?
his name saved as Preach Bay?
Yeah, man, because he always called the show preaching, man.
I'm about to preach now. I'm gonna preach now. Yeah. Hey, everybody, I see on Facebook, everybody talking about this stimulus is 600 ain't nothing and all this stuff.
Right.
And my cousin put on there. She said, take that $600 and put it in an account because I'm sure when you put it in an account, you're gonna have just $600 in there. So if it ain't no problem, why are people so again, or talking so bad about this thing when it's just money they give you? Like, ain't like they're not trying to like support you just to make you help you live. They really just, it's kind of like throwing you a bone. So I'm not opposing it, but I'm not looking for it neither.
Right.
I think they're doing the best that they can. They trying.
Right.
So we had a place where you just take it and just move on because there ain't nothing gonna fix this excise wound. These are just small band-aids because they don't really got the symptoms to fix the economy yet, man.
So basically something better than that, and that's what I was thinking too. Yeah. And you can always take it, and depending on what your situation is, it's extra money. And anytime you get extra money, you might as well put it in the stock and see what you can do with it. But so I get it, but I think what some people, when they start reading into it, they see that big number first. They see 1.4 trillion, and then they start trying to read to see where all of it is going. And then when you see, oh, this amount went to government. Okay, went to government for what? Like, to fund all government workers for another year, or how much did Congress get? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. It's weird when people can pass these bills and sign off on it. And that was like signed off. I think the first vote was like 92-6, and then the other one was like it was both overwhelmingly when it went to Congress and the House. It was overwhelmingly supported. And I'm like, dang, I never seen both sides agree that. And I was like, they must be getting.
That this is not like it went to the or the first rendition of it went to the House last month. Now they've been working on this for a while, since like August time frame. So it's taking them some time, to get this thing to the point to where both sides actually agree. I think the hang up the first time it did have something to do with the money that were going to be delivered to small businesses for their relief. That was what had it hung up the first time. And then when they finally got that kind of sorted out, there were some other smaller things that they wanted to make sure was addressed. And till finally we got to this point. It's taking them some time to get it done.
Yeah. And I think it's a big win, definitely for small businesses, like you said. It's a big win for them.
Certainly.
But Kaz, you were saying that it had strings attached to it earlier, though.
Right. So, I was saying, one of the things that I heard about is more so for the workers in small businesses, that if you come back to work and somehow you contract COVID through work-related reasons, you can't sue the company. Can't sue your employer. So that's one of the things that, that's helping out small business owners, because you got to remember, a lot of small businesses that we know about closed. There's several food restaurants out here up in Mississippi that closed down due to COVID. Some popular spots that I actually enjoy going to. So that's one of the stipulations, that it will help small businesses maintain even through lawsuits.
And so this is almost like the Obama version of bailing out big banks, where they came and actually helped out small businesses. Oh, right.
But I want to know, like, what's the what are the numbers? I did the research heavy before we got the first one, as far as like, you won't get it unless, if as a married couple you make X amount of dollars, you will or you will not qualify. As a single person, if you make X amount, you will or you will not qualify. Like, what are those numbers in this particular case? I didn't do any research on it.
It's the same thresholds that they were. I don't think they switched those at all. I don't know how they arbitrarily came up with those thresholds, but I think that kind of remained constant.
Hey, one thing, I got an email today. Everybody, did y'all notice that Social Security, which is 6.2% of your paycheck, starting January 1st, people need to be aware that Social Security will start coming out of your check again. So people who's accustomed to that, the pay that they're receiving right now, you might have to readjust yourself for getting Social Security taken out your check come January 1st.
Well, they never, for where I work at, you had to volunteer for that. That wasn't automatic. You had to go to them and say, hey, stop taking my Social Security. If you didn't do that, then they just kept taking it out the same.
Yeah. I know being in the Navy, it just happened for me.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
Nah, hey, they still taking mine.
What's up, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm gonna clear the line for somebody else. I just want to say this before I go. Jason, James Earl Jones. Y'all have a go, man. I'll let y'all, man.
All right, bro.
I'd rather sound like him than look like him.
Hey, speaking of James Earl Jones, that man is in the Coming to America 2 movie. I can't wait for that joint to come out, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that to come out, man. All right, man. So moving on to what's really big money, and Jay, we know if I ask you right now, who's the president of the best nation in the world? Who would you say?
The president of the best nation?
The best nation.
It would be me.
No, the president of the best nation in the world is Mackenzie Scott, because she is the president of Donation. There's
no nation like Donation.
Okay.
Is that Dillard in New Orleans?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Is that Dillard? Yeah, because I knew some people. Slim's sister graduated from Dillard in New Orleans.
Hey, put that list back up on the screen, Mel.
That's just the first. That's just the first list, though. This is she came back a second go round and hit more HBCUs. I think A&T University, where we from, got 45 million.
I was about to say, Dillard probably don't need that much money. This is actually one of the upper.
They do need that much money. What was the total number of dollars that she gave?
Probably about close to what this COVID relief bill was.
Sincere. I'm saying Dillard in comparison to like Grambling campus is 90. Dillard is not as bad as what Grambling or Southern is. That's what I was saying. Yeah, they need the money. They need the money to compete with the Power 5 schools. So don't get me wrong by that. But I'm just saying, as much as a Prairie View A&M, yeah.
Don't look at it like that, because nobody's when Dr. Dre donated 15 mil to whatever school what was it? UCLA?
UCLA. No, it was US. Was it US? It's either USC or UCLA. One. I was mad when he did that. And it was more than 15 million. I think it was 30 million.
Right. Nobody came and said, hey, yeah, we shouldn't give it to you. Nah, nobody said that. So that's definitely not said for the HBCUs. Go ahead, Jay.
Before I go, I want to say that my thoughts, opinions, and ideas are just my thoughts, opinions, and ideas. Man Down Podcast Network does not sponsor what I'm about to say. So,
get your popcorn ready.
She got divorced and inherited some money from a settlement.
Mm-hmm.
And she learned from Miss Brown that letting a boy toy spend their ex-husband money might get you killed. So she didn't go to the Miss Brown way.
You wilding.
Wait, who's Miss Brown? I'm lost up in that one.
Somebody OJ's ex-wife. Man.
So she said, "How am I gonna piss this dude off? I'm about to give a lot of money to these African descendant education facilities."
Jeff himself donated a lot of money to the Black community. So I get what you're saying, but
he didn't donate that much though.
He sure did not.
You know what I mean?
If he'd have donated that much, she couldn't have took that much in the settlement.
You got to know the difference between a tax write-off and doing stuff that look good on the surface, but your heart ain't really there. So my thing is, this looks like, and let me know if y'all think that it's a possibility that maybe being around her husband or her ex-husband so much, she knew how he felt about certain people, right? And by certain people, I mean Black people. And maybe this is something that she's doing to spite him, like for him to see, have his money go to his wife, and then her start to spend it on the Black community and HBCUs. Is he probably kicking himself in the butt real hard right now? So, do you think is any of that in there? I mean, maybe she's still a little bit genuine at the same time, but do you think this is something she's doing to spite him?
Hey man, I'm a firm believer that you don't watch another person's pockets. So as a member of the Black community and an HBCU advocate, thank you. They could use that money, and we could, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure we could get some facilities cleaned up, and who knows how that might affect their admission rates, you know what I'm saying, from going from here, you know, going forward. Plus, we don't know how that money is being disseminated. I mean, I'm sure it's not a lump sum, so we don't know how many years that money is going to be paid over time for each individual, you know what I'm saying, school. Maybe the $5 million probably could be paid one time, but I'm sure not the rest of that money can be paid out just all at one time. It might be, and like you said, if it's a tax write-off, that's even better for me, because I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, that money is going to last for X amount of years, and I won't have to worry about the tax write-offs for those years.
But she does. I was about to say, so she does have the ability to just write a check and hand it to him. It's not like she don't have $46 billion.
Right.
So I get the both sides of the coin, the heads of the tails.
Right.
I see exactly what you're saying. Wow. But she has that ability that, you know, look here, this is a check written off straight to you. Because I think tax only hits you once for the current money that you have. And I'm pretty sure they got divorced last year. So that money that she currently have is not going to continue to be taxed. It's only taxed that one time that she received that lump sum. So I can't really say that money that she has is a tax write-off because it's already hers.
That don't make the money that's in her pocket tax-free though. It gets taxed when it's moved from one hand to the other.
I get that standpoint for the receipt, like the receiver of that.
That's a real statement.
But vice herself, she's not giving this money away and saying, "Oh, I'm using this as a tax write-off." Nah, that was 2019 that it could have been a tax write-off. She already received that in a divorce settlement. That's when that was taxed. You get what I'm saying, Sincere? She's no longer
right.
So that's what I'm saying. So I don't want people to think,
I don't understand what you're saying. What it sounds like you're saying is she would have had to earmark that money for donations before the money actually got to her.
All right.
In order for it to be something where it's only going to be a tax write-off one time.
Right.
So, when she got that money tax-free, it would have already been disseminated to those schools according to however much. If she did not do that, then it doesn't matter. She's still going to have the tax break if she, let's say the 50 million she gave Prairie View, and let's just say she say 10 million over the next 5 years. That's going to be a tax write-off every year for the next 5 years, not for just the one time that she says give it to him.
All right. So, Sincere, if the woman never worked a day again in her life,
right?
Just imagine we won the lotto. You're only taxed for the lotto one time if you get it as a lump sum. They can't continuously to tax you on money every year for something that you already paid your taxes to. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything other than that. You said you didn't understand what I was getting at. I'm saying don't say that is a tax write-off, because for her to receive the write-off would have been the year that it was taxed. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying that you incorrect. That's what I was saying.
So you're saying that you can be, let's just say she never works a day in her life, because I don't know her life. You're saying that $46 billion can be taxed every year.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
But what are you saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to get to
So what you're saying, Kaz, is when she first got the divorce settlement and that money came in, they taxed it right off the rip.
Right, because that would she have to mark that up on her yearly, like how much money she earned that year. That's that money she earned that year through a divorce settlement. You can't. That's the same thing as what Donald Trump is trying to fight, right? They're going back and finding money that he did not put up in his taxes. So that's what I'm saying.
Makes sense to me. Is that right though? It makes sense to me though.
No, it's not right.
But just think about this though.
I'm still trying to say what
so
is
this
not
is the
right.
part. This is the part that you got to think about. Like there's capital gains. There's a whole lot of other stuff to go in there. But if you said she got what 46.
Yeah, like 40. Yeah.
So let's just say she deposited $30 billion. Do you know how much interest that would make annually?
Right. So that's a profit. That the amount of money that she makes from the interest is taxable because it's something that accrued.
Right. Right. So I think what Sincere was saying is if she's paying it out over each year or whatever off of money accrued, like it's a tax break every year. So if she say I'm gonna give you $5 million,
but
over 5
he didn't
years,
say that. I get what you're saying.
Exactly what I said.
No, you didn't. You never mentioned anything about interest. I would have understood if you would have said that word.
But
you never said that.
I made a point about interest. So what I'm just saying is, if she gave $5 million over 5 years, that would be $1 million a year. So each year she'd get a write-off off of
for that
donation, rather than just get say I'm gonna get $5 million in 1 year. That's only one write-off. You dig what I'm saying?
Right. No, I get you.
So I think that's what he was. I think that's what he was alluding to earlier in the.
I understand now. I understand. I'm on your page now, Sincere.
My man.
You was too busy seeing heads and tails on the corner.
Just a little talk, man. Just talk it out, baby.
No, but that's the thing. This show is not just about sports. It's about like shit. That could be something that somebody can. Oh, dang! I didn't know that about finances. So. Like, again, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about, like, if she has it not up in offshore accounts, if she had, let's just say, she's not just going to have $30 billion in Chase. But I'm just saying the money that she has in a bank, the interest that she accrued, that's taxable. And I never thought about that. So, Sincere, all right, talking it out. I understand your point. So that could be a future tax write-off if she break it down up in yearly, the 50 million, you get 10 million this year. You get 10 million in 2021. I get it now. So I'm on your page now. Thank you, Jay. Not only to be the Mr. Pause.
Understanding has occurred.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Moderator.
So what I mean, how we judging her now, man? Like,
I always thought she was a good person.
By her doing this, like, what does this put her? This is this cookout invitation or is this something more?
Yes.
I don't invite nobody
cooking.
to the cookout unless I know you personally.
she's invited to the cookout because she's probably gonna pay for the cookout.
All I'm saying
she's
is
probably gonna pay for it.
If you really want to piss them off, choose like one person.
Yeah.
To get the money to. You know.
Just go and personally pick a person and change their tax bracket.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm about to change you. You know what I mean?
No, you know how you piss off Jeff Bezos? If she marries Mendingo, that'll piss him off like to the extreme. Like,
hey, listen, man. I think he's probably at the point where he like, man, I just buy another one of you. And just keep moving. Like,
no, it won't be another one of her.
But at the end of the day, I got $46 billion from you, so whatever.
It don't matter, man. Guess what?
If he's purchasing, it ain't gonna be her.
Guess what? I'm about to tell y'all a secret. I'm sure, positive. Well, I did no research, but I'm sure in the last 30 days, each one of y'all have had an Amazon box at your house.
Yes, I've had several.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he all right. He'll be fine.
He's definitely all right.
I got one coming tomorrow. One came today. One came yesterday. He all right. He'll be fine.
Yo, you said it, but you be in the back of your mind like, damn, I have to pay this motherfucker $46 billion.
Now, he already cut that check. That check gone.
Shit, you said it.
He's a walking dollar.
You said that. I still think about me giving this certain individual money out of my bonus that I received. So. And that bonus.
No, they said that it would cost him more money. Like if he dropped $1,000 walking, it would cost him more money for the time spent picking up the money than what the money's worth to him.
So it ain't working for him to go back, be like, oh shoot, I think I dropped that $1,000. It ain't working for him.
Nah, he just keep moving.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
So if that's your problem,
right? I'm gonna just speak this real shit. I don't care what the money is. If you love the person. At one point in time, you still gonna have love for that person, especially when you the one that fucked up. So, like, let's all right, Jay, that's you, bro. I'm a Cancer.
10 million say love too.
No, but he fucked up.
We both care. Your birthday the day after mine.
Just so, I don't know what your moon sign is. I actually look into astrology. Anyways, let's cut the bullshit. I'm just saying, bro. If bro loved his ex-wife. And he acknowledged that he fucked up, bro. Like, you're gonna be some nice way. You're gonna be like, fuck, man. Why the fuck did I not pay this woman to keep her mouth closed?
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. Like,
nope.
Be honest with you, for a person to have that much money, I don't know why they would admit any wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, you gotta he can go in the room and be wrong and replace everybody in the room with people who say he's right.
Right. They got
right. I get your logic, but bro, that's monetary thing, bro. Like at the end of the day, when you go see St. Peter, bro, that shit don't matter. Like,
hey,
bro,
man,
you let me in the habit.
My little 600, you ain't gonna be able to tell me I'm wrong. That's almost 600 that I ain't doing nothing for today.
I'm gonna make that 600 work. I'm gonna make that 600 do what it do for real though.
Yo, we're gonna see a lot of $40 handed out in the next couple of days.
Man, bro. So somebody owe me $40 right now, and they ain't gonna say nothing.
But, bro, I don't know if you know what the $40 thing means, but you're married. You can't be saying that on there.
What?
You never heard of the $40? The $40 thing? $40 is you paying for it. It's $40.
Who's selling it for 40?
Bro, that was just the thing. That's just the thing.
According to the world of social media, $40 is the going rate of loose booty.
That's what I'm saying.
That sounds like prison prices, man.
Also on that same scale,
you didn't hear that though. You didn't hear that.
Is still for free.
I heard.
They say that the ping is not. You can't. Ain't nobody paying for ping still. Poontang 40, ping 0.
Yeah, I don't think nobody paying for that, man. I really, yeah. If you know somebody paying for it, a female that's paying for it, hey, let me know, man, because I gotta ask her some questions. Like, really, like,
You gotta put her on a show. She got her own segment.
yeah. All right, man. Let's move to sports, man, because it is opening night in the NBA, and we do got to get our stuff on record. We got to get our predictions on record. This is the part I like to go ahead and get people to say what they really think is going to happen, so I can stick it to them later on in the year.
Pause.
Everything ain't got to be paused though.
Yeah, but you can't stick it to nobody later in the year.
No, we can't. We talking about. We know you can. You actually can.
No.
Yes, you can.
Unless you have double-sided tape, how you gonna stick it to it? This is a glove.
And a false situation.
This is a glove, yo.
But seriously though,
Lakers in 5.
The Nets just blew Golden State. What's the score, Jay? What's that score over there? Is it over yet?
The Lakers getting some rings right now.
Okay, ring ceremony. That's good because we about to wrap it up soon, so we'll be able to watch that whole game.
Lakers in 5.
I think that was gonna be a blowout tonight too. I don't see the Clippers. I think the Clippers got kind of like how it was last year when the Lakers lost the first 2 to the Clippers, but you could see that they was kind of tweaking their team and figuring some stuff out. I think the Clippers still got to do that, man. I mean, Ty Lue just now said he trying to implement some triangle for Kawhi, and I think they still got some stuff they got to work through. And they got more
play with the triangle offense.
He played for Phil. Yeah, you remember when Iverson stepped over him?
Yeah, that was with the Lakers.
Yeah. But he didn't get much burn.
Nah.
That series he did because he was
good minutes, but he wasn't like he wasn't playing 30 minutes or nothing like that. But he got some.
Then he played with Mike in Washington.
Yep. Yep.
Yo, shout out to Ty Lue.
I like Ty Lue, man. I didn't know him or Iverson. I didn't know Iverson liked him as much as he do. I heard one of Iverson's interviews, and he talked about how much that he loved Ty Lue, and he said that he didn't like when everybody kept showing that step over highlight, because Ty Lue was such a good friend of his, man. But
yeah, I see that.
I don't know how they got tight. Oh, when the cheese come marching,
it had to be after the fact.
Right. No, Lamar don't care about no Chiefs, man. But let's go ahead.
I know one person.
Let's go ahead and get to these picks, man. Who you got for the finals matchup? Who you got for MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year?
All right. Well, I'll start with the finals matchup. I'll say Lakers, Celtics. Lakers in 5. Rookie of the Year, I like Buddy that came out of Georgia.
Well, hold on.
Anthony Edwards.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why Lakers Celtics?
Because I think that I think that the Nets is going to run into adversity, and it's going to take more than 1 year for them to find the right. Like they got all the ingredients, but to find the right mixture.
And you saying non-basketball adversity?
No. Like tonight, everything came together. But what do you do when Kyrie's off? Or you know what I'm saying? Just basketball adversity. Like
playing a better team, not the garbage Golden State or the broken.
And then trying to find rotations, trying to find chemistry, trying to the offseason was 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think that it's going to take a while for that. But the Celtics pretty much on that running back tour.
The Celtics?
Yeah. They lost Gordon and then everybody else is the same.
Yeah, I mean, Kimball's not even playing though. Kimball's out for a while. Kimball's gonna be out for a while.
But I'm saying they're coming to war with what they went to war with last year. Okay. Like the Nets, their 2 biggest stars played 10 games last year, and that all of them was Kyrie.
All right. So Celtics, Lakers, and you picking Lakers. You said Lakers in 4 or Lakers in 5?
5.
So who's your defensive player of the year?
Greek.
Yeah.
Again? You think he gonna get it again?
Yeah.
It's just
I personally don't think nobody go vote for him again this year. I think they hold grudges and they go penalize him for not being able to give it a hump. Yes, they're gonna penalize him. They're gonna stop voting. It's the same way they stopped voting for Westbrook when he was doing the same exact thing with Triple.
But I could understand for the MVP he doesn't get acknowledgement, but defensive, I don't know about that.
No,
but I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But I would at least give him a vote for, the man actually hustling for defense. But I would not acknowledge him being the most valuable player to our franchise. I 100% agree with what you're saying. So with that being said, I'm picking the Bucks and Lakers.
Bro, we not even at you yet, bro.
Oh, I didn't.
We not even at you. We still talking. We still getting it from Train, man.
Jay already said his defensive. Oh shit, who you said? He said his MVP too and his rookie.
No, he did not.
Oh,
say it again. Ain't here.
I thought he said his MVP, then his rookie of the year.
Oh no, I ain't here.
Nah, rookie kid from Georgia.
Anthony Edwards.
MVP King. I take the King.
Okay, and then that's King. But okay, so why James?
Because they should have gave it to him last year. So he's going to, if he does anything similar to last year, it'll be a makeup call, kind of.
Yeah, I believe that, but I don't agree they should have gave it to him last year though. I don't
agree.
No. I'm not saying that he earned it last year. I'm saying that they feel like they should have gave it to him last year because the guy that they gave it to couldn't get out the first round.
Last year.
Robbery. Anthony Davis. For the
same reason,
we're gonna have that convo.
Right.
I want to have that convo with James and MVP last year. I want to do that right after everybody get a picks up.
Yeah, but for the same reason that you said that they're gonna stop voting for Giannis.
Right. I see what you're saying.
They looking like, oh man, if we would have gave. Let's go with that.
Was that Sheldon? Was that Sheldon? Is he trolling us?
Somebody got burning.
Oh yeah, Sheldon face a pop up. Yes.
So like this. But yeah, for the same reason that you said that they'll stop voting for Giannis, man, they'll find a way to try to give it to LeBron. I don't know if he'll be the league's most valuable player, but he'll probably win the award.
Oh, that was weird. Bad signal.
I was wondering what happened.
Y'all can still hear me?
Yeah,
I can still hear you.
Yeah, everything went crazy.
No.
Mel freezing.
Mel was talking about me and my green screen. His ass over here lagging out too.
Somebody just turned on the Xbox.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You get the Xbox Series 1 already? Like damn.
Yeah, man.
That's what it is.
Somebody got something going on downstairs. Yeah. Somebody about to
Mel,
get popped.
I told you what to do, bro. Go into IP and dedicate at least 50% to you, and let them have fight over that other 50%.
Yeah.
You can. Yeah.
Hey, you gonna have to tell me how to do that.
Yeah, you just go up in your IP for your
Not mobile. Right now. I'm just saying.
All right.
Hey, man, you know you can't get that man 2-step prompts.
But all right, go ahead, Kaz, and then since I go last though.
All right, so I think it's unanimous. I think all of us are gonna pick the Lakers, but I'm gonna go with the Bucks because I think Giannis he had something to prove this season. He really got something to prove this year, and I really believe that Drew Holiday is probably top 3, one of my favorite players in the NBA. I think he's also one of the most underrated players in the NBA as far as overlooked because of the situation he came from out of. But I legitimately think Drew Holiday is that piece, that actual co-star that Chris Middleton couldn't be for him. I think Drew can provide that for him. And Middleton, he could be who he really is and nothing extra upon him. Like what we were saying with Wiggins. I think Wiggins, they're asking him to do some things that he's probably uncomfortable, doing up in the situation that he is in. All right. As far as rookie of the year, And I think because of his situation, I would have agreed with what Jay's rookie of the year, but I think Wiseman. Clay's not going to be in this year. Draymond is already missing some games, so I think more is going to be asked of him earlier. So that's going to prepare him further down, let's say mid game 42. Stuff is going to start clicking for him, and I think he's going to get more shine. So I'm going to go with Wiseman as my rookie of the year. Defensive player of the year, I was going to say Giannis, but Mel, I think with what you're saying is kind of making me think a little bit about that. All right, and MVP of the year, I'm going with my man Luka. I think he's actually going to do it. I think Luka is going to get MVP this year.
They want him to, man. The NBA is bad with foreshadowing where their loyalties are, and they've already as soon as Kobe passed, it was already, hey man, it wasn't just Lakers players saying we doing this for Kobe. The whole league and the whole media was like, this is for Kobe. So okay, if I'm a betting man, I'm betting on the Lakers. Like right. I was Clippers all the way. And Jay, I don't know if you remember, as soon as we started talking about when the bubble came back, I was like, oh, it's Lakers. I switched that quick. It's Lakers. Lakers gonna win. Like there's no way you can go against that. But go ahead, Sincere. We'll get to that later.
What the hell?
My final prediction is the Lakers and the Nets. I think Brooklyn going. And the reason why I think is gonna be Brooklyn is because I think they're gonna have the best rotation in the East, and they're probably gonna play the second or third best defense in the East total. I think that's going to be what separates them from. Well, obviously, KD separates them from everybody else, but I think they won't have a. I don't think they're going to have a problem really getting those. So I got them in the Lakers in 6.
I got mad respect for LeVert though.
Hey, hold on. So
yeah, I think he's going to be the key.
Yeah, defensively.
So Cecilia, you said you picking the Nets because they're gonna have the best rotation with the D.
He being an asshole, Sincere. Don't fall into it. He being an asshole. I don't know if he just caught on. He's being an asshole.
I mean, I didn't know exactly what you
said. The defensive player of the year. I think it's. I can't choose between Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo. I can't choose, but I think it'll be between one of those two.
You know what? Could I because like Melvin, I think the voters is gonna spite Giannis, and I think they're not gonna vote for him just because of I'm actually agreeing with you. So I might have to agree with Sincere up on this one.
Yeah. I think AD was second in the voting last year. But late in the year last year, Bam really started to come into. He started getting it in as far as pause on that side. So I'm gonna say either between Anthony Davis or Bam Adebayo for Defensive Player of the Year. Rookie of the Year is funny because we're going 1, 2, 3. But I'm gonna say LaMelo Ball, and for the exact reasons actually that they said their guys, because I don't think
See, it's not just me and my green screen. It's not just me and my green screen.
Yeah. Am I frozen too?
Nah, you good. Only Sincere frozen.
Praise him.
Oh, okay. They doing us wrong today, man. With the internet. But here's what I was gonna say, right? I agree with him. I think Anthony Davis will get Defensive Player of the Year, and Anthony Davis might get MVP as well, right? I think the Lakers are they're gonna get talked about like nobody's business.
Look at Jay face.
the media is already fluffing them up, and everybody on their team. I think they're gonna run away with awards because they already won the offseason, so they're gonna get the Executive of the Year too. Rob Pelinka will get Executive of the Year. He's gonna get that. The Lakers might win it all. and they might sweep MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. They're going to get 4 of those things.
Did you see how much money over cap, even with the bird, what they call it, the bird, whatever the hell they call it, rule for signing? Yeah, they're $20 million. Even I think the Lakers don't give a damn because they'll go into the luxury tax. But as far as the salary cap is concerned, they're $20 million over.
Yeah, that's how Golden State was when they was winning. But it all works out when you win.
Right.
When you don't win, it don't work out. And then when one of your stars decide to say, "Hey, I'm gonna just go ahead and leave in free agency," then now you lose KD and you over cap and you can't bring in really nobody else, and you're not a win the ball club no more. So, because remember they gave up all their depth for KD. They gave up pretty much their whole bench. They gave up Bogut. They gave up Barbosa, Rush.
I couldn't think of that dude, the Brazilian blur. I couldn't think of his name.
They gave up almost everything except Livingston on the bench, and maybe one other person. But
did he retire?
Was it Avery? No. Was the other dude that went to Duke? Quinn Cook. That was another person that they kept, obviously.
Nah, he came with KD.
Oh, he did. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he came with KD. That whole bench was it was pretty much kind of like who's done it now. The Lakers kind of did it this year. This year.
They did it last year.
Okay, to get it too. Okay.
To get AD, they gave up so many players.
Right, but that was different because it was like a trade that, hey, this is what we don't want anymore. With KD,
you talking about pretty much just blowing up everything.
Yeah, they blew it up for KD just to make the money work.
But
he did it for no reason. They blew it up just to start over.
Like I'm saying, like the Lakers took in dead cap. Even though they got rid of him the year before, the tall white dude, he's with the Clippers now. I can't think of his name. He was with the Lakers. Zubac. Zubac. Yeah, they gave up. Like the Lakers gave up a lot to free up cap space for AD. They gave up a lot of because look at that young talent they give up.
Yeah,
Brandon Ingram.
They gave up a lot of players who didn't help them do anything. The Warriors gave up players that helped them win a ring.
Right. I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? So we got to unestablished, Ball, Hart, Ingram, all these dudes. We just stockpiled all this stuff. But even with losing Ingram, you had Kuzma. They had a choice which one they was going to give up. They both was kind of equal value.
Right. So after you finish your selection, could you explain to what? Because I don't really know too much about it when it comes to cap. That whole bird thing, because it helps you when they're talking about the luxury tax. Do you know what that is?
I don't know it. I don't got the ins and outs about the bird rights. I know it got to do with well, I won't even speculate because I'm not 100% sure. So I don't know. I don't understand the bird rights for sure. But with the luxury tax is pretty much you got the cap and for certain things or players, I think players that got bird rights, you can go
you can
over,
but I don't know how that works.
The penalty
when you're over cap, you have to pay.
In the NBA, the penalty for going over the cap, is the luxury tax, but it's not. Rich teams like Lakers, they can do it. It doesn't matter. In the NFL, it's like you'll get in trouble pretty much. Like the penalty is stiffer for going over the salary cap. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's almost like the salary cap is a joke in the NBA. If you can afford it, if you can afford the luxury tax, but like the
Clippers owner,
they won't.
Yeah, the Clippers owner, man, this dude, I guess. This said he can buy every NBA franchise and still have $20 billion.
Yeah, that's a rich man. But I'm going with AD Defensive Player of the Year for sure. That's a hard lock. I probably won't even change it
to be the Defensive Player of the Year.
Guards. The last guard that got it was it might have been Peyton.
Gary Payton.
Might have been Gary Payton, the last guard.
Wait a minute. So are when we're talking about shooting guards as well, right? Because didn't Jordan get it after? Didn't Jordan get it in like 95-ish? Gary Payton got it.
He got it before. He got it before Payton.
But I thought he got it after as well. I thought don't he have 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, right? 2-time Defensive Player of the Year.
He might have 2. I know he got 1 for sure. He might have 2.
That's something I can look up. Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, guards don't get it that much, man. I can't remember the last time a guard got it. It might have been Peyton. It might have been dog. That's tough. It might have been Peyton. I don't know if Tony Allen ever got it. He might have been close though. He might have been close. But AD, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year. I'm not gonna go with LaMelo or Edwards for 2 reasons. LaMelo isn't starting right now, so he might get off to a slower start than someone else. I think whoever's going to win is going to come out the gates quick. And remember when Trae Young had his first probably 10, 15 games, he wasn't looking that good. But Luka
Jordan only won it in 88.
Jordan won in 88, just one time.
Yeah, that's the one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So remember Luka came out of the gates hot, and Trae Young came out slow. But by the end of it, they both was doing the same numbers.
Right.
That first impression that Luka was able to make versus what Trae Young was able to do, what set him up for Rookie of the Year. And I think LaMelo not starting, and I think with Edwards being the 3rd option on Minnesota, because they got to go to Karl Anthony Towns and they got to go to Russell. I think he's gonna have big games, and I think he's gonna have some low ones too. So the player that the team is going to be really relying on a lot.
By the way, Gary Payton is the last guard to win Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, I thought so. Shoot, I don't want to go Wiseman because the play style it's not conducive to him putting up big numbers.
But probably so, because since it is a shooting team, he's a big man. If he could learn how to read the ball, pause, grab it off the rim, and hurry up and put it back, he can actually average a double-double just by, Steph is gonna put it up every night.
I think Obi Toppin in New York is your Rookie of the Year. So Obi Toppin in New York, Rookie of the Year. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP. I agree.
So hold on. So you think they'll give the Rookie of the Year to a player on a team that won't win 10 games?
Oh no, they go win 10 games. They go win 35 games.
35?
They're gonna win 35 games.
Yo, hey,
35 games.
Because
they playing 72 games. They're gonna be at 500 by the end of the season. They're playing 500 basketball.
Yo. We have the recording. Let's put a bottle up on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, every player on their roster play the same position.
I don't bet another. Huh?
You said you don't bet.
What'd you say?
I said every player on their roster play the same position.
Shoot, everybody. You gotta watch them play, man. They look a lot better. You gotta watch them play.
No,
I still don't like RJ Barrett.
Listen. I promise you, I will not watch one New York Knicks game this year, unless they make the playoffs.
You might
want playing against a team that.
Look, that point guard, Emmanuel Quickly, he might be in the running for Rookie of the Year. So they got 2 rookies that I think will finish in the top 5 rookies.
And RJ Hero Ball Barrett. Make sure neither one of them shot where it matters.
RJ barely touched that ball. I'm telling you, the way they running that offense with that rookie Quickly, he's impressed me a lot. Quickly is good.
Now I don't know if y'all paid attention to Kira Lewis, but bruh, this dude got to be the fastest person in the NBA with the ball in his hands. Pause. Kira Lewis, the guard that the Pelicans picked up. I didn't know this dude was that fast.
I haven't seen him yet.
like I would say
Nobody has. Only one person watched the Pelicans.
Don't do that. The Pelicans. The Pelicans got 19 premier basketball games, more than a lot of the teams that you even talked about. So don't say the Pelicans are. The Pelicans are much watched TV. Stop hating, Jay.
More than what teams that we've mentioned?
I mean,
the Knicks.
The Knicks, for one, they're gonna have more primetime game than the Knicks. The Pelicans are top 5. You look it up. They're top 5 when it comes to primetime games.
No, Zion is top 5.
Zion is top 5.
It don't matter.
It
if
does.
Zion was on that
it's
team,
the Pelicans.
no
It don't.
game.
All right. If LeBron or AD was in the Lakers, they was in.
They'd still be in prime time.
No, they
Them boys was in prime time. They was 20 and 62, and they was still having prime time games.
Lonzo Ball had them in prime time. Everybody wanted to see that kid,
bro. Like I said, Jay. Let's not get the fact that Jay is hating up on my Pelicans right now.
I don't hate the Pelicans.
You are. I say hating on.
Listen,
I didn't say you hate them.
Listen,
I didn't say you hate.
How many Duke players do they have?
They currently have. All right. But so one's an adjective and one's an adverb. All right. You're not. You don't hate them. You're hating. The ing. There's two different. Yes, you are. You literally say no. You literally said I'm the only Pelican fan in the world. Let's hate.
No, name me another one.
Name me another one.
Mom.
You took the words out of my mouth. I was gonna say that.
But she's fluent. He leaves, she gone. It ain't but one true one. That's you.
Man, whatever. All right. Anyway,
my finals pick. I'm going with LA on the West and on the East. I don't think Brooklyn get there. I don't think.
Wait. Wait. This is what you was about to say. You was about to say you agree with Jay on MVP, and you was about to elaborate on why.
Yeah. I think it'll be LeBron this year. I mean, the man can do no wrong, so as long as all he got to do is get the numbers. All he got to do is get the numbers.
He wasn't even the most valuable player last season in this team.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We got to get to that. So before that'll be the last thing we touch. But this year he craps roses and he spits out diamonds sauce. Like it's he can do no wrong. Yeah, he can do no wrong. And the fact that he just won it this year, even his haters gotta shut up. Like you can't say anything. Like you have no leg to stand on. So he's going to get everything that's due to him. So he's going to get this MVP as long as he just perform decent. Just give him the 10 assists again like he did last year, and give him 23 or 24. And he's easily going to get it. So as far as them going to the finals, I'm not picking anyone, but I will pick who is going to represent the West and East. I just don't know who's going to win in the finals. I picked the Lakers to represent in the West, and in the East, I'm actually picking not Milwaukee, not Philly, not Brooklyn. I think it'll be a rematch. I think Miami will get there again.
I can't hate it because Miami is actually a young ass team that has some young talent to step up. Like Jay, you can't get mad at a team that had 3 rookies performing at a high level. 3 rookies. They had 3. Duncan Robinson, he's just an old rookie, but a rookie nonetheless. Tyler Hero, rookie, and what's his name? Kendrick Nunn. You had 3 rookies. You had, and then Bam Adebayo. What he's 24, 23. Bro, that's the
those 4 players that you just said, and Hakeem Haslam. Older than all 4 of them combined.
No, wait, don't. Yeah, he is. Bro, that dude is collecting a check, bro. I told you that dude is just collecting a check.
I don't think Miami gets back, man, because they was like the you know what I mean, sleeper. Mm-hmm. But now ain't nobody sleeping on them.
They play good basketball, though, Jay.
They do, they're well coached. I think Eric Spoelstra is an underrated coach because of he had LeBron, D Wade, and Chris Bosh.
Miami was able to do what everyone thought the Celtics was going to do the last 4 years.
That's true.
Right. Because I think Brad Stevens is a great coach.
Yeah.
I actually think he is.
A better one. Spoelstra is a better one.
I'm not a Brad Stevens guy.
So wait, when the last time you heard of
Hold on. We got to end this because the game is on and I want to catch this one.
All right. I got you.
I got to hit this real quick. Jay, the reason why I believe that LeBron did not deserve MVP last year was because you always get taxed when you're playing. If it's anywhere close, let's say the two guys are even neck and neck, who's 1 and 2 for MVP. You always go with, okay, which one had an easier path, meaning who had the most help and who had the least help. And you're going to give it to the guy who did the heavier lifting because he had to do more for his team, right?
For sure.
That's why LeBron didn't deserve it. Now, if AD wasn't there, was LeBron performing like an MVP before AD showed up?
Last year? No. Because even his record on court, he was negative.
So, I mean, if AD was playing with Milwaukee, then and LeBron had the best record in the in his conference and the best record in the league as well, and it was just him and Middleton, then it'd be LeBron would have got MVP.
Now, I don't disagree with you. I think they got it right, but like I said, they won't do that again.
Oh, I forgot. It was Sincere the one who said that, and he and
right.
his power.
So,
remember this, and I want my damn respect.
Right. So, and one other thing before this is the topic of why I believe Lonzo Ball and the Pelicans didn't come to agreements. Sheldon, I think I legitimately think that him seeing what Brandon Ingram got, because there was a lot of talks that, man, Brandon Ingram, Pelicans, y'all might as well just sign him for something cheap now. Brandon Ingram betted on himself, improved, and got a $158 million contract. Before the season started, was Brandon Ingram worth a $158 million contract? He was not. This dude just had surgery to clear up blood clots. And I'm just saying, him and Lonzo are really good friends. Lonzo probably looked at it and was like, man, I think the best that a free agent in our class got today was the 4 years, $75 million contract. That's nowhere near the extension that the class before him got. Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, both got 5 years, 198. Why would, if you know that $75 million is still going to be on the table after this season, why not try to play for a bigger contract? Why not bet up on yourself and say, like, look, I'm going to show them that I'm worth more than $75 million. And I think that's what Lonzo Ball is doing. I think he know that he's in a situation with some good young nucleus of individuals that in 5 years down the line, when you're not going to have a LeBron James, when AD is probably going to be alone because the Lakers not going to have all of those people, and they already gave us all their draft capital. So I think that a team like the Pelicans in 4 years from now could be that team to, like, dang, we have that young nucleus of players that's now we're 26, 27, and now we can show the world that, yo, this is our time to shine. And I think, and no, just go.
So you think they gave him an offer? Him and his agent thought the offer was too small, and he's going to play out the rest of his contract to prove that he's worth more. That's what you're saying,
right? I think this is what I heard. They offered him $75 million, and he turned it down.
What'd you think?
I could see that. I also could see that they have drafted and acquired a lot of players that play on the ball. Pause. So he got to see. Is he going to be that guy? Is that going to be his team, or are they phasing him out? You know what I mean? So
Stan Van Gundy love guards that can play defense. He's a guard that can play defense. Listen. You may have, and when I say phasing them out, I know he's going to get playing time, but you may have a way that you want me to play that's not my preferred play style. So
if I want to play differently, then I'm not gonna new coach, new whatever. I'm gonna see what everything is before I agree to spend 5 years of my life here.
Right, and I agree with you. But I actually watch every interview from every practice because I'm a recruiter. That's what I do. When I'm not recruiting people, I sit down and look at the interviews, the post practice interviews. Stan Van Gundy wants Lonzo to be Lonzo of UCLA. He wants him to attack. If you look at the 2 preseason games, and I know it's preseason, but he still went up against Drew Holiday in the last game. Drew guarded him last game. And he attacked. He was efficient. He had a lot of assists, but he put up 19 points one game, 18 points the other game. He didn't do that with Elvin. In Elvin's system, he wanted Ingram and Zion when Zion was on the court to be the attacker of the ball. Stan Van Gundy is a little bit different. I don't know if you noticed that. Stan Van Gundy is a coach that he wants to play defense and he wants to utilize his point guard as a facilitator and an attacker of the ball. Stan Van Gundy only wanted Lonzo to be a facilitator. Let's hurry up and get the ball up court as fast as possible. That's why the Pelicans was second in pace. But there was 27th in defense.
So I agree with you, Stan Van Gundy do. I mean, Dwight Howard, who was probably the best, and gave him 0 post-ups pretty much the whole game. It was all high screening roll and Turkoglu or Jamil Nelson coming downhill. You know,
Right.
So I get it. He want the person with the ball that's doing the screen and roll to be a little bit aggressive, right? So back to what I think he's doing with his contract. He's signed on the Clutch Sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
It might be a little bit that he's betting on himself, but I think it's also that Clutch Sports know that, hey, we don't have to be desperate because this is what Clutch Sports and LeBron James know. What they came over to LA and did and asked for, and what they gave him power and access to do, they wouldn't let him do nowhere else. Pat Riley wouldn't let him do it in Miami. That's part of the reason why he left. Right, he wanted to control all that stuff like he did when he went to Cleveland and he had that meeting with Dan Gilbert. Dan Gilbert was like, "Hey, you know, we'll let you have some say." When he went to LA, they gave him a lot of say, and him and Clutch Sports are just all up in their maneuvering things. Yeah, Rob Pelinka's doing a good job too, but look at how many people on Clutch Sports play for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope should have never got re-signed before LeBron came in there, but that was one of the stipulations. He needed to get re-signed, right? Trez Harrell.
Is he worth what it is? $18 million this year?
He's trash. He's trash.
$18 million?
He's trash. Trez Harrell's on the Clutch Sports. The Clippers give him an offer. You know, how we know the story now because he tweeted when Luke Kennard got his 6 year, $64 million, right? Or was it 4 years, $64 million?
Yeah, 4 years.
4 years.
Kind of what Trez was asking for, and the Clippers didn't want to give it to him. So,
No, Trez was asking for 4 years, 70 mil. I think the number was 70. So the wording that got back to Clutch Sport was that they wasn't gonna pay him that. They wasn't gonna match. They wasn't gonna match.
So this is my whole thing. Clutch Sports, his agency. Oh, y'all not gonna pay him that? Well, guess what? Plan B is always to bring him in the Lakers because we got the Lakers in our back pocket. And we can bring anybody from Clutch Sports in here. So what they
Clutch
probably
was the one that put that info out.
Lonzo Ball on. Yeah, we hey, Lonzo Ball. If you don't get paid, because remember when he get paid, your agent get paid. So hey, look, if they don't give you the contract that we think you're worth here in and with the Pelicans, hey, we got a point guard slot that's gonna open up by the time your contract is over here in LA. No, we'll bring him back. Dennis Schroeder ain't on the Clutch Sports though. Dennis Schroeder ain't on the Clutch Sports.
But the Pelicans got $20 million in cap space next season though, so I can see them actually signing him to a decent contract.
Hey, Dennis Schroeder is not on the Clutch Sports. If he signs to Clutch Sports, then maybe. If it's going to be between, if I'm an agent, and I know I can, hey, the Lakers, hey, look, give him this amount because the Lakers owe LeBron for what he came and delivered. He told them, this is what I'm gonna do for you.
But they're already $20 million over the cap.
They owe They owe LeBron. This is what. Look, did you see how thankful they was to LeBron for just winning that one ring? Thank you for putting LA back in their rightful position in the NBA and all that stuff. Like LeBron, like they owe LeBron the rest of the time. And the last thing they're gonna do for LeBron is draft his son. Right? He's orchestrating all of that. So they told Lonzo Ball is, hey, ask him for this. If they don't give you that, don't worry about it. We got you over here in LA. And that's what's going on. Tell me I'm lying, Jay.
Hey, old buddy came out and said LeBron didn't do nothing wrong against his son. So I had to say you're right. That's what LeVar Ball said. Like LeBron ain't the reason why he gone.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
All right.
So everybody thinks it's a Charlotte connection.
My prediction: Lonzo Ball is being re-signed this offseason. He's gonna get a 5-year, 120 deal. Watch.
If he don't, he's going to get there.
He's gonna.
He'll probably get somewhat at 85, 90.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this is the thing. The year, will he get 3 years for that? Because 5 years is about the same money yearly as that 3 year for 85 mil. You get what I'm saying? So I say 85 divided by 3 is $25 million a year. Vice 5 years at $120 million is $24 million a year. So the Pelicans would actually be doing a service by signing him to a 5-year, 120. That's $1 million less that they would have to worry about for the yearly total. So like I said, I think the Pelicans is going to give him the 5-year, 110, 120-ish. That's my prediction. Mark my word. A lot of people is thinking that they're doing this to link up. Nah, I don't know if you noticed, but Lonzo rejected his father. I don't know if you noticed that he don't wear them bum-ass shoes no more. He's doing his own thing. I think he believes that he has a good thing.
Boys ain't never gonna reject his father. You mean he rejected BBB? He ain't never gonna reject his dad.
That's his father.
Yeah, them boys are built different, man. They ain't going against their dad.
But mark my word, he's gonna stay up in New Orleans. I think he noticed that the talent that he had for his act, like he's a facilitator. And I say this, mark my word. If he stay up in his path, he'll be a top 10 point guard in the NBA just by being a facilitator of the ball.
Yeah.
Pause. I get it. Pause.
Yeah. I think that's all we got, man.
And yeah, Jay got
basketball, man.
Jay got his crown sponsored by your boy Cash. Yeah, the Saints lost this week.
If y'all don't stop flashing that crown, man. We know it was a good game. It was a good game. It was a good game though. Every recording, we know it's crown, baby. We already know it's crown.
No. But that bottle of crown was purchased by Cash.
Yeah, that's why he's doing.
He cash out you.
Oh yeah. That man asked me my cash app in the third quarter.
I should have got on that bet, man. What's the score in the Clippers game right now? I'm about to go watch.
Yeah, I'm about to go watch it too.
24-12 Clippers.
Yo, was it not an entertaining football game?
Which one? Oh, Saints. It was real good, especially when Drew Brees was 0 for 30 before he was 0 for 30.
Bro, I was so mad. I was like, bro, Drew, I'm not asking you to be the 73.5% completion, Drew, just 60%. Do you know what his quarterback QBR was for the game?
No, what was it?
24. But I was so mad. I was like, whoa.
And he was still in the game, but let famous Jameis do that.
Nah, but that was hard.
Famous Jameis would have won that game for you. I guarantee you.
Lamar, I'm happy with how my defense played. Trey Hendrickson was up in the backfield, and that's the sad thing because we're not going to be able to pay him in the offseason. He's going to go to a team that's actually going to give him top dollar.
I pretty much told you in the text message exactly what was going to happen, man. You said this is going to be a good game today. I said it'd be a good game to have, man.
No, it was.
That'd be a good game.
He actually lit it up in the third quarter because you remember it was
The score was close. The score was close. The game never was.
The game was close. You're tripping. Y'all both are tripping.
Not after halftime.
Andy,
the game was never close.
He always cut up off the gas, yo.
He didn't. No, he did not. He was on the gas pedal. That fumble was him trying to be on the gas pedal. When Trey Hendrickson strip sacked Mahomes, that put us back in the game because his foot was on the gas pedal. Come on now, you ain't about to do that to me. Nah, I ain't seen no panic on the Chiefs. I ain't seen no panic on the field. I didn't see no panic on the sideline. I'm not talking to a man that don't even
fan panicking.
I'm not worried about you. I paid my $30. I paid my $30.
There was no panic.
It was panic.
Did you ever think y'all was gonna win the game?
What you mean where? I thought we had a chance. Going into halftime.
Fandom, man.
That's
not why I never say that's a disease, man.
That's what you took. Jay, something as simple as Robinson fumbling the ball had put us back in the game. Like that's not fandom. Shit happens in football.
But that was halftime.
Shit happened.
The game would have been tied at halftime. I said the game was going to be interesting to halftime.
We caught the lead in the third quarter, Melvin. What are you talking about? We gained the lead.
What was going to happen? This is what I told you what was going to happen. You can read the text. I said the game will be close to halftime, and then what's going to happen is your defense is going to get tired of carrying the game, and eventually your defense is going to get cracked open by the Chiefs offense. And that's exactly what happened.
It really wasn't getting cracked. It was literally the offense. All right, which is, I guess, your point. Is literally Drew Brees couldn't stay on the fucking field. It was what? 0 for 4. Like they didn't even pick up a first down until the fifth drive. So I guess your point taken. You're right.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting that I said that in the first quarter, but I digressed.
That was a good game. I don't care what neither one of y'all say. I enjoyed it. Was an entertaining
it was a good game. That game solidified that the Kansas City Chiefs went undefeated on the road this year.
Like I said, I was happy with how my defense played, but the shit that pissed me off was when Cam Jordan punched dude in the face. Like let's not forget that CJ Gardner-Johnson had a good defensive play on, I want to say it was Robinson. No, Sammy Watkins slapping the ball out of his hand. That was negated.
Cam Jordan panicked.
Cam Jordan punched a dude in his face.
Frustration and panic.
You're a captain of the football team. Next to Drew Brees, the second longest tenured Saint. Like
he felt it slipping away, got frustrated, and
slipping away. That was good. That was a good defensive stand up until that point.
The offense was consistently moving the ball, and y'all could never get to Mahomes. Y'all kept getting close, and he kept completing passes or running.
We had 5 sacks.
He got frustrated, because y'all defense played great. Except there was no panic on the Chiefs' side. They knew that y'all ain't doing nothing yet because y'all offense can't do nothing. That's the thing.
That's what you're saying.
You have to
be Kansas City 5 times. And the week before, the man that's 4 turnovers. But
should have been 3 picks today. No, Jay, I'm not taking nothing away from your win. I just don't want you to say that. Look, Cash, your team had no chance. The game was not. No, let's not.
Listen.
You saying I had no chance?
It was 14-0.
It was 32-29. It was 32-29.
Listen, sir. It was 14-0. Then it was 15-14. And then it was 32-15. And then y'all threw some points on at the end. It was never really close.
Are you done? It was not 32-15. We scored. So y'all scored 4 more points. I think 14 more points. So I think it was 28 or 29, something like that.
It was 29, not 32. We added the field goal at the end. And
right.
So it was 28-15. So
and then we scored. And then we scored at that point. And that's
wait a minute. So what Andy Reid has shown you, no matter what you've done, we could put up back-to-back touchdowns on your ass all day. We started out with 2 touchdowns. We spotted y'all 15. We gave y'all 2 more touchdowns.
Now, see, what you're saying is fandom, because we know it was a lot of underlying things that happened in the progress. So what did y'all not run an option on Marcus Davenport, the same side that Cam Jordan just left? Was a smart play by a great offensive-minded person.
Listen, what's your defensive end name?
Cam Jordan.
Not him.
Marcus Davenport. Marcus Davenport. Trey Hendrickson.
What was your boy name? He might not. He might be a linebacker. Who?
Trey Hendrickson, the white dude.
The white dude. What's the white dude name?
Trey Hendrickson. That was our left end.
But Buddy beat Eric Fisher all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, he's the only one that had a good game. He played stellar.
No, Marcus Williams also had a good game. Marcus Williams, our safety.
Hey, it is delicious. It is delicious.
Oh man!
All right, that's like
I'm going against 2 unreasonable individuals. I get it, man. Whatever.
I'm the most reasonable guy.
You're not, Mo.
I don't have a dog in the fight.
So
you're very subjective.
So Cass, listen. At what point it was 14-0.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was 15-14.
All right.
Is that when the game was close?
It was close at that point, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, so then after that, it was 29-15.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're early 4th quarter. When was the game close?
29-32. The money was put up in the defense to at least hold y'all to punting the ball off. Because you, like I said, bro, you're leaning towards an offense.
Dude, we got the ball back. We was up 30. We got the ball back. And could have scored again, but we just chose to run the clock out.
That's what your mind says.
No, that's what we do every week. I watch it week in, week out.
I watch the Saints every week, bro. Just like you watch.
And for the last 2 weeks, you've watched the Saints lose.
All right, what are you saying right now, man?
I don't remember the last time we lost.
All right, you got that one, Jay. I'm out, fellas. Good night.
I do. We talked about it.
Whatever, bro. It's just like right now, Jay is better at talking shit than I am, and you got it, bro. You won. Y'all won the game. You won. You better at talking shit. I'm done. I'm out, bro. I'm done. I have nothing else to say because, bro, like, no, I have nothing else to say. Like, because right now is like, oh, we won the games. I literally don't have a foot to stand on. It's just like y'all say the Lakers owe LeBron because he brought him a chip. When your fucking team lost, you don't have a leg to stand on. I don't have a leg to stand on. All I can do is talk about shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Right. And niggas, we don't live by shoulda, coulda, wouldas. So I'm gonna shut my fucking ass up because we took that L at the end of the day. And that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna keep it trucking. I love you, Jay. I love you, Mel. I have nothing else to say about that game. It was entertaining. I'm happy about what my defense did. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now.
See, there you go, man. That's not hard. Now, if I can get Jay to do that when his squad lose, Jay don't do it.
Show me a loss, I'll do it. give me a loss, I'll shut up. That wasn't hard either, right? I just agreed. What is wrong with Melvin? See, Kaz, that's what it is. Mel's the instigator. That's what it is, Kaz. That's Melvin.
I've been sitting back here relaxed. Y'all been having this conversation. I ain't saying nothing.
But that's Melvin, man. Don't let Melvin do that to you, Kaz.
I'm about to go fix myself another drink.
Don't see.
Well, hello, Lamar. What am I looking like, man?
Don't let Melvin do that to you, Kaz.
Oh, man, look, I don't have a leg to stand on. You're literally drinking my sorrows away right now.
That's true.
Like, I have that. That's what I'm saying. I'm basing everything up on woulda, shoulda, couldas. Like if only Alexander Zalone dumbass didn't try to froggy splash up in the fucking football instead of just trying to recover it in the end zone. Like I'm living off of woulda, coulda, shouldas.
You think that touchdown right before?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not about to do. I just told y'all I can't do woulda, coulda, shouldas. I can't do that. Yeah. Because the Chiefs, the Chiefs is. I said this even before the game. I said that we was gonna lose. But I said it's not gonna be a blowout. Did I not say that the Chiefs was gonna win? Did I not?
You said it.
So, but I even said I'm a man of my word, my betting word, that I'm still gonna acknowledge the bet, even though I already knew. Even though I already knew.
First of all, Jay, when did you tell? Why you didn't tell me about that bet? I could have got $30.
You're not a Chiefs fan, so I'm not gonna bet you. If Lamar would have asked for it, I would have bet Lamar, but I'm not gonna bet you.
But you can side bet. You ain't never been in no dice game.
No, nigga, I was my fucking.
I want to put a little side bet on it. Hey, when the next Chiefs game you betting on, Cal? What's the next Chiefs game you betting on?
No. I'm not betting again until the. You know, I lost $1,000 last year when the Pelicans.
Facts. I can't stand D-Rob. I do not like DeMarcus Robinson at all. Don't like.
He was trying to make a play with no time on the clock.
But he was trying to make a play with no skill to make a play. Like this dude,
he's fast though.
But he carries the ball like this every time he gets the ball. Every single time.
He carried like an algebra book.
Bro, I know I'm asking for much for Michael Thomas to be in the game, but I was like, bro, at least allow us to have Devontae Harris, who is our slot receiver / punt returner. If I just for some Drew Brees is horrible, bro. Mel, I was ignoring you, but you was right. You can actually. I was like, man, Mel gonna be talking to himself. Like, but you was right, bro. Drew Brees at halftime was 9 for 20 something, 28. I was like, oh my god.
Hey, real quick, in the end of the first quarter.
All right.
Lakers getting dubbed, 19-39.
I wonder why though.
Because
I gotta watch this.
The Clippers just watch them boys cash out them rings. They feeling hurt.
And then he said, "Catch me outside." But you know what the Clippers are good for, though, right?
Blowing leads.
Even the 2 games,
3 games
that they beat
Denver.
the Lakers last year. No, I'm talking about at the beginning of the year last year when they played the Lakers opening night, and then they played the Lakers on Christmas night. You know they had them blowed out both games, and they almost blew them.
Yeah, but against Denver, the 3 closeout games. The 3 closeout games against the Denver, they had a double-digit point lead in the second half, and they lost all 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Lamar, you are absolutely right. I don't like neither one of them bums. Hey, give both of their money to Sammy White.
All right, so we can catch the rest of these last 3 quarters, man. We did good today, man. Hour and 30 minutes, and we're done.
Damn, that's it,
right? We did pretty good, man. It's opening night in the NBA.
The words of whole. What can I say?
Yo, exactly. I'm gonna say this. Last thing about the Saints. Don't play Drew Brees no more this fucking season. No more this season.
Nah. He going down with the ship, baby.
Nah, save him for the playoffs at least, man. Nah, that man. Bro, this man was underthrowing comeback routes. How the fuck you underthrow a comeback?
What you think wrong with him? You think he's just old, or you think
No, he's hurt. Yeah, you broke 11. That's not a football tackle. That's a car wreck. You don't break 11 ribs in a tackle.
Why you think he rushed back? He just wanted to play that.
Because it's the Chiefs, bro. That they apply pressure. The Chiefs apply pressure, man.
Nah, I think he wanted to get his game against Mahomes. And last year when Bridgewater was doing his thing, and he won those 5. Drew Brees said, "Hell no, y'all ain't gonna. I ain't gonna lose my job on the. I ain't gonna lose my job on the. Here I am. Here I'm ready. And then run with the thumb. That man had that glove with the fingers cut out that your boy had on last week.
Yeah, because he came back early. He came against the Cardinals, and they had the bye week. He was supposed to come back after the bye week. Like you said, Teddy Bridgewater went 5-0 and actually start looking better each game.
Yes, Drew Brees is very insecure and he's egotistical. And he's not gonna let somebody take his job.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
You know what's interesting when I was watching the game, and I can't remember who was calling that game, but
Tony Romo and
Jim Nance.
Yeah.
Did you hear when they told the story about how New Orleans was going to draft Mahomes?
Yeah, I already knew that. We knew that.
Yeah, that boy said if he don't mind sitting.
He was not going. He was going to sit for 1 or 2 years. Drew Brees would have been out. The
No,
Saints.
but I'm saying Drew Brees said y'all can draft him as long as he know he gonna sit down.
Sean Payton said that was the best quarterback tryout he ever had in his life. It was the best film, and Marshawn Lattimore would not be a Saint if you didn't notice this. Y'all jumped right in front of the Saints.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, Sean Payton had all his chips seen up in Mahomes. He didn't think that the Chiefs or somebody was gonna jump up ahead of us. Because at the time, y'all had just got Alex Smith, and Alex Smith didn't look horrible. So Sean Payton was comfortable. Saints Nation, we knew we was getting Drew Brees' replacement.
Yeah, with Alex Smith, you knew you would always go to the homecoming dance, but he'd never take you to the prom. You'll never go to the big one. He gets you to a dance, but you'll never go to the big dance.
Lamar, you're right. On a certain aspect, at least he would have been able to throw a comeback route, my brother. Drew Brees couldn't even throw a comeback route.
Jameis would have been your best man for that.
No,
job,
but he had the COVID. He was out with COVID. Me and Jay talked about this. The only reason you didn't even see Jameis on the sideline, he was out due to COVID. And I don't know if you noticed, but they didn't play Taysom Hill too much up in the slasher role because they didn't have another quarterback up on the roster.
But they also, and you know what? This is how you can tell it was Drew Brees' ego.
Right.
I've watched the Saints every week. They always have packages where Taysom Hill come in at quarterback.
Right.
How many plays did Taysom Hill play quarterback?
Twice. Only up in the goal line when he scored the touchdown. The one when he stepped out, which I thought he scored, and then the very next one, and that was it. Like I said, you saw that something was wrong. Like, why this man is not coming in up in short yardage packages? Only for the goal line that he came in. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Drew Brees, I'm gonna say this. As a Saints fan, if I gotta give responsibilities to why we lost the game, I'm giving 80% of that to Drew Brees. That play drive that we scored at the end shouldn't have took 2 minutes and 40-something seconds. You should have had some type of fire under your ass to be like, look, bro, we need another score. So let's actually, play with a little bit more sense of urgency. And then I'm also going to give some of the blame to Sean Payton. Like, dude, it's the Chiefs. Kick an onside kick.
I blame the NFL for putting the NFC South on the Chiefs' schedule. That's why y'all lost.
Come on, huh? Don't act like that, man. I'm
just playing, man. I'm just playing.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and end it, man. As always,
it was a great game, man.
Hey, if y'all ain't subscribed to the YouTube channel, man, go do that right now.
Please do that.
That's the best way y'all can support us, man. Go ahead. If y'all need to make 5 different YouTube accounts, do it and subscribe. We need to get to 1,000 ASAP. So help us get to 1,000. Tell a friend, and then subscribe, and then check the content out.
Boy, the Lakers getting blown out. 41-20.
It's next Tuesday. Hold on. What's going on next Tuesday? Are we recording next Tuesday?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Why not?
What's the day? Okay, so we still good next Tuesday. All right, man. Y'all enjoy y'all Christmas holiday, man. We'll see y'all next Tuesday. Peace.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.